Hiya folks, and welcome to a new Let's Play. Well, before I get to that, let me make a little side note about my channel. I've been thinking very hard about doing another live stream because the last one was so successful, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to be doing one in about 2 weeks, and I'm going to be using it to raise money for a charity. A lot of people do these sort of live stream gaming marathon type things, and that seems like a great idea, and I always like to raise money for Child's Play and or Doctors Without Borders around the holidays, and that's coming up. So I thought, hey, what a great way to do it! Big fan of those. So please stay tuned for that for details about exactly when that's going to be. I think it's going to be well. Right now, I'm doing this on Saturday, November 20th. It's possible that I'm going to be doing it on next Saturday, November 27th, but I will be making another announcement in the channel. Yeah, so, and I've been thinking about what games to play, and we might do some more hard mode, or hardcore Diablo 2. We may do some sort of hardcore Diablo 2 drinking game. I don't know how that's going to work, but it's going to be pretty volatile. And then I thought about other games that might be cool for a marathon, and I've got a bunch of notes written down. And one of the things I've noted down was Nethack, which is a game I've been meaning to do a Let's Play for quite some time, and I thought, well, that might work too, we'll see. And this is actually a little bit of a test run, just to gauge interest in this sort of game, which, and I know I've said this before, I have lots of games that I say, this is the best game ever. Well, Nethack is one of those, this is the best game evers. It is supremely, unbelievably awesome. And I know, you're like, NetHack. It's like, it's a game about hacking the internets. No. It's a fantasy game, like hack and slash, very Dungeons and Dragons type of thing. It's kind of like Diablo, except turn-based, basically. I mean, or at least not real-time kind of thing. And very, very freaking hard. I've played at least 100 games of NetHack, and I have never beaten the game. I haven't even freaking come close. This is like, gaming used to be hard, and this is an example of that. Now, this particular version is Vulture's Eye. This is because NetHack is an open source, free game. Anyone can play it. You can go to nethack.org and get a copy for basically any operating system ever made. Now, by default, NetHack is quite text-based. Actually, give me a sec here. Let's open, I've got text-based NetHack right over here. Who are you? I am Quill. Shall I pick a race, role, and gender for you? Sure, just really quickly here. Skip through here. There we go. So this is what normal NetHack looks like. You are the @sign. The F here, this is my pet cat. There's some gold on the ground. This is an open door. Some hallways so we can wander around and do stuff. Yes, my pet cat is named Nidalee, which seemed, that seemed like fun. So, and I should probably very quickly deal with these. What are these? This is a jackal, and I didn't even pay attention to what I was. Who am I? I'm a tourist. Yeah, we'll get into the classes in just a second here. Anyway, so I'm probably going to die to this jackal. Look at this. I'm going to die. Right here. Bite, I die. Do you want your possessions identified? That's how long I lasted. I made it to the second room of the first floor of a dungeon that has dozens and dozens and dozens of levels. This game is not for the faint-hearted. So I usually play it in the text-based mode like this. I find it very clear and easy to understand what's going on. But I've decided to try one of the graphical builds for the game, for the Let's Play, just to see if that makes it a little bit better for people to look at. So we're going to give that a try right here. So what is my name? I am Quill. Oh, that's right, and I'd already prepared a character for the game. So obviously this game, quite a bit more graphical. If I hit tab, I can pull up the map, which, you don't hold it down, you just tap it once. And this map is basically analogous. It's the same as in the text-based mode, which is good because in the graphic mode here, you can only see a little bit of the map at once. So it could lead to a little bit of confusion. But yeah, much more graphical. And so I've actually intentionally picked my character this time. It's my favorite character class is to go wizard, an elven wizard. For a couple of different reasons. I like wizards. They cast a lot of spells. They're a lot of fun that way. They're not necessarily the strongest. They're pretty good. They start off a little weaker, but they do get better over time. Elves just have good stats in this game. Yeah, so what we've got here, you can see, now I am actually represented by an actual person. Here's my pet cat, this time, still Nidalee, although I misspelled. Nidalee. There's supposed to be 2 E's. So you tend to start with a pet in this game, and in the first room, actually, right away, we've got a kobold that we can see here. So, and let's check our inventory. So this is the inventory, and yeah, this UI, it's so weird to have graphics represent the UI. So I am wielding a blessed +1 quarterstaff in my hands. I'm wearing an uncursed +0 cloak of magic resistance. So if I close this a sec, you can look at my stats down here. My AC is a paltry 9, and this is basically like old school D&D. So 10 is basically the worst AC, and the lower your AC gets, the better. AC is armor class, and negative ACs are the best ever. So my AC is very poor right now because I don't have any armor. I think I've got 1 AC from my cloak, and that's it. You can see my strength, dexterity, constitution, intellect, wisdom, charisma, my hit points, my power, which is my mana, my experience points. Oh, didn't know you could. I guess that makes sense that you can scroll that way. Experience points, dungeon level, my money, and the timer. I'm on turn number 1. My alignment is chaotic. The alignment choices are chaotic, neutral, lawful. Yeah, so, and back to the inventory. So I've got some scrolls. As a wizard, you always start with some scrolls. So a scroll of light, a scroll of enchant armor, which will give +1 armor to some piece of armor that I'm wearing, and a scroll of identify. Identify is super, super good because oh my god, you'll see it as soon as I start running into things. I'm going to find a scroll. I won't know what the scroll is. The scroll will just have some gibberish on it. Until I can identify what the scroll is, I will have no idea. The exception is if it's a scroll of light, enchant armor, or identify, because I already know what those are, I will know what they are when I find them in the game. So starting with the ability to know what identify is really huge. But that brings me to the spell book. So scrolls are one-shot deals. You use them once they're gone. Spell books, you can spam the spells as often as you want, basically. You're just limited by your mana. So you always start with Force Bolt as a wizard, which is your primary attack, but I also have a spell book of Identify. The fact that I can cast Identify whenever I want is insane. Then I got some potions and some rings. I'm not going to put the rings on quite yet because wearing rings increases the rate at which you get hungry. The +4 ring of increased damage is pretty sick, actually. But I'm going to leave it off for now. I can put it on whenever I want. I've also got a Wand of Slow Monster with 8 charges, a Blindfold, and a Horn. So we're going to go and kill this kobold here. I'm just going to scooch up to be in line with him. And I'm going to zap my Force Bolt, which is a 0% chance of failure. Identify has a big chance of failure because I'm kind of low level right now. And I'm going to zap in his direction. I kill him. Yeah, oh man, this graphic version. I don't know about this. We'll play it for a little while. We'll see what we think. There's some darts here. May as well pick them up. And let's go wandering around. There's an open door here, or a smash door is what it looks like. A newt. Let's kill the newt. I just meleeed it. I didn't bother casting spells. I'm going to let my power recharge. The Force Bolt is quite powerful. Ooh, we got some armor here. Plate mail. I don't think I'm even going to bother picking it up because plate mail is very good armor, but it's very heavy, and I'm not very strong. Plus, if I were to wear it, because it's metal armor, it would fuck up my spellcasting, so that's no good. 2 food rations, though. That's really big. The number 1 way to die in this game, in Nethack, if you've never played before, is starvation. You'll starve to death, and you will... Oh, there's a boulder here. It's in the way. I can't get through. Yeah, you'll starve to death. I got a couple of rats following me. Bam! And the Force Bolt is nice. It actually goes through enemies, so you do have to be aware of that. Huh. Nidalee suddenly disappears. Is that a trap? Teleportation trap. Nidalee got teleported somewhere else in the level. Found a secret door. That's why the boulder was immovable. I'll just push it around a little bit. Work on my strength. Yep, it actually does, improve your strength as you work out. It's a dead end or a secret? No, it must be a dead end. Okay. This is not going to be a newt. Die. It's not going to be a full tutorial on how to play the game, because it would slow down the action quite a bit. It is not a very easy game. Maybe I should make one as a tutorial. It's an idea. Maybe I should do the first few levels of this as a tutorial. I don't know. I'm just going to kind of go as I go, More gold kicking around. Where did Nidalee go? I hope she didn't get teleported to another level. Oh, is that a lichen? I think so. Lichen, yeah, die. Wow, my melee skills suck. Lichens are pretty wimpy, but you kill them and you can pick up the lichen corpse, and the nice thing about it is, where's my food here? There you go. Lichen corpses don't go bad at any point. They're also considered vegetarian if you're playing a vegetarian conduct game, which people do. It must be... Oh, there's a doorway down there I haven't explored. In fact, if you play a monk as your class... Oh no, it's just a dead end. Oh, there's another doorway up there that I didn't look at. I'm surprised there's not another secret door over here. Yeah, monks are expected to be vegetarian. You can also be vegan. These are optional conducts you can just take just to make the game harder, because the game's not hard enough as is. There's Nidalee. Hey! And she's killed a lichen, and she's carrying it around, and she's probably going to drop it for me. Thank you. Let me pick that up. Pets are very useful in this game. There may be a secret door over here. I should do some searching. Nope, okay. Now, as an elf, you do automatically search, but usually you need to spend a few turns searching an area to guarantee that you find it. Oh, there's a scroll. 2 scrolls. See, this scroll is labeled Pratyavaya. I don't know what this scroll is. And another one here, which I do know is a Scroll of Light, so that's good. Because I know it because I already know Scroll of Light. But I don't know if these are cursed, uncursed, or even blessed yet. And we will see how we can discover that a little bit later. Okay, we've got some extra gold here and the stairs down. And what is this? A sink. Aha! Yep, sinks in this game can do interesting things. We're going to avoid this one. I'm not a master of this game. There's a lot of spoilers and things that I don't know. No, what's this? A jackal? Yeah, a jackal. Which my cat kills. Your pets, I mean, they're just a kitten. My kitten named Nidalee. And yet, she crushes people. Oh, she's eating the jackal too. Pick up that gold. They are very powerful pets. And every time they hit something, or kill something maybe, I feel tough. I must be leading a healthy lifestyle. Well, that's good. Probably because of the food I'm eating.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I don't know if you guys could hear that. I'll explain that in a sec. My constitution actually went up by 1. Based on the actions you take in the game, your stats will change over time. They'll improve or worsen. So I can hear someone counting money somewhere on this floor, which means somewhere on this floor there is a shop. Which I would like to find. Because then you will get to see one of the very useful features of having a pet.